Hare Krishna everyone. मेरा नाम श्याम गोपाल दास. I'm from Russia. Many years ago, before Hare Krishna, I was usual man. I was have a business. I was living usual life, and in this usual life, I all time thinking, for what I am living, why it's everything happening, why sometimes I see some bad things, sometimes I think people don't have a justice, sometimes I think good thing, and also sometimes I see in some place in the world the wars is happening, and also I think, okay, these people, many people, they say they love God, but they divided by self, or you are Muslim, or you are Christian, or you are Hindu, you are like different things. And I try to understand why it's happening, what's the problem. And I see they divided by religion, but another time I see in the movies, in Bollywood, in American movies, the people laugh together. And I think they normally life only in movie. Is it possible to live here in this world with the normal life? And I was trying to find some answers. I was visit some different churches. I have some very nice friend in Muslim, very nice. And after one day I meet some yogis. They was practice yoga, Ashtanga yoga. And I was visit these people. I was doing 2 years some exercises, some asanas, and it was very interesting. They all time sing some bhajans, sometimes chanting mantras, and I was asked them what these mantras are meaning, and they cannot explain to me. And after I said, okay, well, one time everybody can die. What will be happening after that? And nobody cannot explain me clearly. And everyone they tell me, okay, you must find some Bhagavad-gita and try to find some old question there. And I was trying to find Bhagavad-gita. It was so difficult to find Bhagavad-gita in Russia. Because previously we have a big story about the communists. They not like the God, and if you can find also on internet the very famous book, The Salted Bread. Very famous book, and this book is explaining how Bhagavad-gita is come to Russia, how it was happening, because sometimes previously if the police find Bhagavad-gita in your home, go to prison. Then give drugs to you, some injection, because they think, oh, this somebody washing your mind like this, and they try to washing like the medicine your mind. So there's many things happening. Many thousands devotees who have Bhagavad-gita, they will spend time in the prison only because they have a Bhagavad-gita. Whew. It's very beautiful explained. It's very clear explained how it was happening there. So okay, this time is gone. And slowly Bhagavad-gita was distributing in Russia. And I was find this book. Oh, Bhagavad-gita. It's amazing book. It's really amazing book. It's explain everything about the soul, about the God. And Srila Prabhupada, who translate Bhagavad-gita as it is, he explained in his purpose the way how we can understand the Lord, how we can repair our relationship, because everybody want a relationship. We need some friends, we want some good relationship with parents. Sometimes we have good relationship, sometimes they calling to us and said, oh, okay, time to marriage. You sure I'm not ready? No, we decided about marriage. I know it's happening sometimes in India. I see many previously movies from Bollywood. All Bollywood about this. Yes, everybody needs some relationship. And sometimes, yes, and sometimes our friends are good, sometimes our friends very good. So normally, sometimes they do something funny things. Sometimes we cannot understand our parents. Sometimes we can understand all people in the world. It's very difficult to understand somebody. And only one person can give only nicely relationship. In Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, it's one verse. Akhila Rasamrita Murtih Prasrimara Ruchitaraka Palih Kalita Shamadito Ratha Priyam Vidhur Vijati. So Krishna is Akhila Rasamrita Murtih. Akhila. So he can give all type of relationship. If some girl want to be a marriage, you know the very famous story about in Vrindavan this lady Mirabai. Everybody in India know Mirabai. She want marriage to Lord Krishna, so no problem. He give answer to her, and he give all this relationship to her. She was totally satisfied in this relationship. And Arjun, Priya Sakha, he was a dear friend. Why Krishna was his friend? Because Arjuna want this relationship, and only Krishna give all this relationship, all this satisfied between friends. Yes, you cannot find any type of examples in this material world, like the mother Yashoda. She want to be a mother. You cannot find any same relationship between Mother Yashoda and Lord Shri Krishna. You know what is happening when the Krishna is leaving Vrindavan? She was crying, 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 crying. And she lost her eyes. She was blind. She lost her eyes. Because every day crying, every day crying, every day crying. I not see my mother 3 years. She not crying. we laugh together. We have very good relationship, but she not cry. I am not at home. I am in India. She in Russia, but she not cry. But Mother Yashoda, she is really feel big separation for Krishna. So the Krishna give this relationship, very deep relationship with like a son to mother. So we try to find any relationship here on the job, on the friends, with our girlfriends, wives, parents, but we're not never satisfied. So only Krishna Kilara Samritamurti. And the Bhagavad-gita is explained this very clearly. And when I read Bhagavad-gita, I understand I want to know about this culture more. Because Srila Prabhupada, he said, this knowledge is based on culture, about relationship. So he give the way how we can repair our relationship. And I visit to India especially to see how you Hindu people here you love God. And I meet here very beautiful Muslims. I meet here very beautiful Christians, and I meet very grateful Vaishnavas here. And I understand this is what we are lost. What we are lost. We lost this part of culture with the Bharatavarshis try to keep safe. And in same place as Mayapur or Vrindavan or another any holy place like Shirangam, Rameshwaram, Dwaraka, Rishikesh, any place, you can find the sages who try to keep this culture, how to properly live, how proper take care about wife, how properly take care about parents, how properly take care about kids, take properly like the God will be very like how you do this, because it's very famous phrase. Try to live like not to see a Lord. Try to live so nicely, and Lord went to see you. And when He want to see you, the life will be satisfied. So like this. So this is what I try to do here.